Hey you guys, it's Peter! I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. Available on iTunes. Soon. Soon, like a coming attraction. Don't you hate when it just says soon? You're like, when? Like 2020? Like, will I even be alive to see that movie? Anyway. I was talking to a friend earlier, my friend Taylor. What's up, Taylor? And, she was like, have you seen this video that is trending on Twitter right now? And I was like, no, what is it? And she was like, The Scene put it out. And she's like, here, I'll send it to you. So she sent it to me. And it's apparently about a girl who confronts her boyfriend for cheating. Have you guys seen this video? It just like went up today. It's apparently going viral. And now you guys know I don't do the split screen, okay? I don't edit. Don't hate me for it. It is what it is. I do the best. But I thought, you know, I think cheating is interesting. I get so many questions. People email me all the time and they're like, my boyfriend cheated on me, or my girlfriend cheated on me, or what should I do, or my husband, blah, blah, blah. And I think, like, if you live long enough, somebody has cheated on you, okay? And it doesn't always have to be sexual. It could be, you know, a romantic affair. It could be an emotional affair. But some way we've all been cheated on, I think, at some point or another. And really, really, I have. It hurts. It makes you feel like, why am I not good enough? What's wrong with me? And I have in my life tried to take what's happened to me in the past and, you know, helped me become a better person, helped me realize it really says less about me than it does about them. But a lot of times I also think that when cheating occurs, the person that's cheated on, you also have to look at maybe like, what's my part in that, okay? Like, what was I doing to not be the partner that I needed? Now, that does not mean that the other person was forced into taking that action, okay? They should have communicated better. They should have, I don't know, sought counseling, sat down, had some kind of conversation and said, okay, you know, like, let's fix this before we do that. So I think it's interesting that this video is trending because I think it's a topic that we all can relate to. Now, I will tell you, I went through and I read some of the comments, and The Scene is actually looking for other couples who have endured cheating, and I thought, why don't you just look on YouTube, because the video, he cheated on me, is like literally trending all over YouTube. I mean, like, I feel like every major YouTuber has done it, and probably because it's kind of a prominent issue, you know, and I don't think it's so much just the fact that somebody cheats on you, but like I said, the feelings and the emotions attached to it afterwards, and how do you get over it. And it's really tough. And I think, you know, really it's just time. It's just a time that you have to feel the pain and go through it, and, you know, turning your wounds into wisdom and hoping that you heal from the pain. It's really, really hard for anybody that's been through it. So I thought, let's watch the video together. I want to see this. I want to give an honest response, an honest reaction when I'm watching this on here. So let's get right into this. Here she is.
What did you do?
I did everything.
Like what?
I had sex with other girls. I did everything.
Other face to face. Wow.
We met in school. We met in college. We met in class, and you really didn't like me.
No, I didn't like you at first.
A couple years later, we moved into like the same apartment complex, and the first day we both moved there, we like met on the elevator again. It was like a reunion.
And then you offered to bring my groceries upstairs.
And yeah, we spent a lot of time together.
Like, every day.
I would say that you were my best friend.
Yeah. Me too. I would go through his phone, and I would like see text messages or like pictures of girls, and then I would ask him about it. And sometimes he would lie and just say like, oh, that's not true, you don't know what you're talking about. And he said like, oh, I'll stop, but then he didn't. One time I went to his room and he had someone else in his room and he told me to leave.
Oh, wow.
And I went back to my room and I just cried. the whole night.
He's pretty unremorseful.
And then I think I went like a little while without talking to you. And then you said something like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again.
There was kind of a point where things weren't the same.
What do you mean?
Just like you would always go through my phone or my computer.
Yeah, I didn't trust you.
If you would go to that measure to find whatever, why wouldn't you just leave?
Because she
I
loved
don't know,
him.
I think I was like stupid.
Because you loved him. I'm like so talking for myself, you know?
I don't know.
What do you have to say?
I wasn't counting. It had more to do with me just not being able to commit.
Why not?
Because at the time I didn't want to. I think just sometimes we're not on the same page.
Yeah. I think that's true.
Then get out.
Nothing that you could have done differently that I think would have prevented it. I think that you did everything that you needed to do to be a good girlfriend, and I was lucky to have someone like you.
I don't think you're a bad guy because you cheated. I forgave you.
That's powerful.
Why?
Because you're my best friend. But it was hard.
I think we're like in the first stage of moving on.
Yeah.
I think we both kind of accepted for the first time that it's really over.
I couldn't, like, today I couldn't see, like, my life without you. But, I don't know. I feel like you hurt me a lot, so. I feel like you abandoned me.
I apologize for hurting you, and I hope in the future we can remain good friends.
Because that's how friends treat each other,
And I
right?
get a chance to see you grow into the woman that you're becoming.
That's so condescending. I hate seeing people in pain like that. It says they now live in different states. They still talk regularly. Oh, wow. Okay, so I will link the video below. Because I don't want to obviously take credit for that video, and I just wanted to do a reaction video to that. I think there's so many factors, you know, when cheating occurs that we don't think about. Like, that was like the emotional factor. I feel like I know so many people that go through this on a regular basis, and I don't think, like, people who cheat really know, like, the impact that you do to somebody's soul, or their being. And it's like, you know, you can take a wood table and a hammer and a nail, and you can pound that nail into the table, and you can take the nail out, but the hole's still there. You can't fill it in with something else. And that's what emotional pain is like. You can't fill it with anything else. It's still there, you know? It was interesting that the video was called "He Cheated on Her and she wants to know why," and he never said why. You know, basically said that I didn't want commitment. Then get out. I never understand why people who cheat say I didn't want to be in a committed relationship. Then you should have gotten out and not cheated, because the pain of saying to somebody, I don't want to be in a committed relationship, I'm going to hurt you if I stay, is not as great as being cheated on. And I think a lot of times people don't understand that, and it's like the fear of it. But one of the things that a lot of people, we don't talk about on here, is that, you know, when you cheat sexually and you have sex with somebody else and then you come home and you have sex with your partner, what you're saying is, I don't value you enough as a human being, as a friend, as a partner, or as a person, that I'm willing to risk bringing diseases home to harm you as a human being. And that one statement alone speaks volumes about, you know, how we treat people in the world. And I think that a lot of healing needs to occur for her away from this person, you know? If he could look at her with some remorse, I didn't feel like he had any, my response is, I didn't feel like there was any remorse, okay? I felt like he needed to move the hell on, and she needs to take some time off and heal herself, and then maybe, I don't know, find something more real for her. It makes me sad, you know, two young people in a relationship, and she just wants to know what she did wrong when she didn't do anything wrong, probably, you know? And maybe that's just who he is. The part that really got me the most was when he said, I want to continue to see you grow, you know, as a person. Like, no, you lost that chance, okay? You lost that chance when you treated me like somebody that you didn't care about, right? And I've said this in my videos a million times, not my funny haha videos, but my serious videos, you know, that when somebody speaks to you in an incorrect way, or somebody treats you in a way that you don't deserve to be treated, what you respond to that person is, wow, you must not think very highly of me to think that it's okay to treat me that way. Does that make sense? Because in this world that we live, if somebody talks to you incorrectly, if somebody treats you incorrectly, we start to believe that that defines us for who we are as a person, okay? So if we act or are treated as a doormat, we start to believe that we are weak and that we are doormats, when that's absolutely not the truth. We're strong human beings that have gone through a lot of things, and turning our wounds into wisdom is the outcome of that. Passing that story on so that hopefully someday she can sit with another young lady and say, hey, I've been through it, or another young man and say, hey, I've been through it, you'll get through this. Offer encouragement to a couple that's going through this, that they can continue to survive, you know, because I've known a lot of couples where cheating has occurred and their relationship has just gotten better as a result of that. It doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be the parting. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the case, okay? If people can own their part and say, I love you, I want to work through this, I want it to be better. If not, then I think sometimes the healthiest thing is to move separate ways and work on each other. But man, what a devastating video. Like, I feel so much for that girl, you know? Pain. Unnecessary pain that human beings put on one another. Just, it breaks my heart. So, anyway, I haven't done a real serious video in a while. Let me know what you guys thought of that. And I wanted to respond to that. I wanted to watch it and react. So, I hope you guys could see it. I tried to hold it up close enough. I was like holding my hand like this, and I drank so much coffee that I was shaking a little bit. But, treat each other kinder today. Be compassionate. Be caring. Think of somebody else before you think of yourself first. I love you guys so much. Follow me on all my social media. It's listed below. I'll talk to you later. Bye.